Hi everyone, Miss Stamp here. We're going to be using a digital drawing app today called Kidmons. You're going to go to kidmons.com. It's free. And I'm going to show you how to use it. There's the website right there. And the first thing we're going to do is expand our page. So we have full screen for drawing. We're going to be making a still life flower pot. I've chosen the marker tool. I'm outlining my flower pot. Just simple lines that go across and down. You can change the shape of this if you want to. You can make it any shape you want. Now I'm going to choose a paintbrush tool so I can fill in a color for my flower pot. This paintbrush tool does a lot of dripping, which is okay if you like that for an effect or design style. But I'm going to choose a smaller one so I can have a little bit more control over where my color is going. I'm just going to fill this whole thing in. Nice and slow. You can choose any color you want. You can choose any shape you want for your vase as well, your flower pot, your vase. And just a little bit of dots at the bottom just to get all the white gone. And I covered up some of the black, but that's okay. Now I'm going to choose another color, and I've changed to the crown tool, and I've chosen blue. And I'm making wavy lines across my flower pot. This is for a little bit extra design. So it has a pattern now. And then after I do this with my wavy lines, I'm going to choose another color and add dots onto my flower pot. But I'm going to use the same tool. You can use any of the drawing tools that you want to do this, but I've chosen the crown. All right, new color, and I'm making my tablecloth. It's going to be blue, and you see how the paint is dripping down. I don't mind that right now because I'm just going to fill the whole thing in. I accidentally hit that. I'm just going to fill the whole thing in at the bottom for my tablecloth. Dripping, 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 painting, painting, painting. It's going to go pretty quickly. It's a larger space. Those buttons on the side, the green and white buttons with the plus and minus, that's how you make your tool bigger and smaller if you want your tool to get bigger and smaller. It can come in handy. All right, I'm going to choose another color so I can add a design on top of the tablecloth. I'm going to add stripes, yellow stripes. Where the circle is where the paint is going to go. Not where the paintbrush is. It's only going to go where the circle is. So I'm just filling in lines. Okay, now I'm going to add my stem. So I'm picking a new tool. This is the marker tool. Picking green for my flower stems. Just going to do wavy lines up. And then after I do my wavy lines, I've noticed that it's a little bit too long, so I'm going to grab my eraser tool and shorten them because I want to have room for my flowers to go on top of the stem. Adding in some leaves with the same color and same tool. This is taking kind of a long time, so I think I'm going to switch tools in a minute so I have more, I can make thicker leaves. The only thing, you can't really zoom in to get close up to when you're drawing on this app. At least I haven't found a way to yet. If I do, I'll let you guys know. Like on the iPad, if we use our fingers, we can expand the page. You can't really do that with this app, this drawing app. So now I'm going to switch tools. Well, I'm going to actually make my tool bigger so I can try to fill the space in more and quicker. It's a little bit hard to get that circle exactly where you want it to go. This is a little challenging to draw with, but it is a fun app to use. So you see how large the tool is now, and I'm making my leaves a little bit bigger than I did before. And there's another leaf. All right, another leaf. Okay. Now I'm going to add a little bit of grass at the bottom. inside the flower pot. And I'm going to do multiple colors and line shapes with this as well. But I'm not going to show you guys all of that. I'm just going to kind of quickly go through this part. This is just for texture, design, detail for our still life. Choosing a new color. Oop, I don't want that color. I'm going to choose red. So now I'm making my flowers, and I'm going to make it a round shape. They kind of look like roses a little bit. So there's one flower. Still trying to get the lines a little bit straighter. Just kind of keep on working on it. And then I'm going to make another flower to the side. Filling it in. I like the texture with this. Oh, I'm going to go back to the green so that I can extend, make that branch a little bit longer. So I like the texture that this marker tool does when you're making circles. You can still kind of see the lines, which is kind of how flowers look in real life for our still life. Still life are things that cannot move on their own. They have to be moved by a force or a person or an animal or weather or even wind. So now I'm going to add some more color in the bottom of my vase just for a little bit of extra detail. Choosing a new color. Okay, and then I'm going to make some lines on my leaves and my flowers for design. It's just this to add a little bit more dimension to make it look a little bit more 3D. And then lines on my leaves. That's too big. Let me go back and choose a new tool. I think I'm going to choose the pencil tool. And the lines are nice and dark with the pencil tool. And they're small enough to fit on my leaves. So now these are all finished. And I'm going to use this to add a little more texture and dimension at the bottom. So it's overlapping color with this tool. Makes it a little bit more interesting when things are overlapping in art. Okay, new color. This is for my background. I'm going to make a zigzag pattern, wavy line pattern. I like this tool. It's pretty cool. It's the spray paint can. And then when I'm done with doing the background, I'm going to add a little bit of spray paint to my flowers on top. Just for a little bit of detail. You don't have to do that part, but I thought it might be kind of neat looking. All right, we're going to save. Title. Miss Stamps Flowers. And save to desktop. And now I can X out of that. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next time.